All right, so recently I interviewed Slump and his girlfriend Mercy. So today I'm with Slump's mom, Angela, and Slump's sister, Gabby. So you guys reached out to me. Why did you reach out to me? Why did you guys want to talk?
To set the record straight on all the stuff, the lies that he was talking about us that are not true.
What were those lies?
The molesting, the stealing money, the stimulus check, all that's a lie. And he hasn't been homeless since he was standing up. He started being homeless at 18 years old. So.
And also that if we would have sold him or molested him, CPS would have taken all of my kids.
Do I look molested?
And so I don't know what's in their head or what they're talking, but Sabas is a good kid. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to throw him under the bus as bad as he's done us. But the fact is, he's had a lot of problems in his life and a lot of things going on, a lot of things to deal with. About him getting, what do you say, when he got hit by the car?
Yeah.
That money, it's barely coming, but he has to sign papers. And if everybody knows he's over the age of 18, I can't sign anything, even that I'm his mother, without his consent or his say-so, or his sign, for him to sign so. So that money, I didn't steal nobody's money. I don't have to steal anybody's money. And the $60 that he said that we were pathetic, that was my stimulus money that I gave to him. I was thinking about him. And his girlfriend, about her being pregnant, I think
She's
that's
not
a lie.
pregnant. She's been saying
She's
that
been
for a
telling
whole
us
year.
Since last year that she's pregnant, that she's this, she's that, but she's still doing drugs. She's
And
killing
how
that
she
baby.
said was pathetic about the $60. Bitch, you don't even know anything about anything.
And why do you think he's saying the things that he's saying?
He's saying that stuff because of her.
She's putting a lot of stuff
She
in
put
his
a
head.
lot of stuff in his head that's not true. Like she said she's a parent. How are you a parent when CPS took your kids, bro? Like, come on now.
Has Sabas ever been on, or Slump ever been on any type of medication, any issues when he was growing up?
Yep.
He has ADHD.
He has ADHD,
Bipolar.
OCD, Tourette's, bipolar, and he has PTSD because of the accident that
Yep.
all the injuries that he sustained.
He has a scar on his head when
Yeah.
they operated him.
Yeah, where they opened his head up because he had a hematoma.
Yeah. Blood clots too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, how long has he been out on the street?
So
For a
I
year.
guess going on 2 years now,
Going
because
on
he'll be
2
20
years.
this year.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, going on 3 years, I guess. Because he'll be 20 on October 21st. He'll be 20 years old. So it'll be going on 3 years.
And have you guys ever tried to help him? Try to
Yes,
encourage
I've
him?
tried to help him from time to time. I was in a hotel for about 6 months, I guess. And I would invite him to come over. They would eat. They would
But he would always
shower.
start drama.
And him and her are just always at each other's throat, which I can't have. And I ended up okaying them to be there, which I loved it. I was more secure. Of course, being a mother, you want your kids to be at home with you. But he, on his part, well, she stole stuff from me, so I
She
can no
stole my
longer have her
straightener.
in my house.
She stole a lot of stuff from us.
And they haven't been to the new house where we are now, where
They don't
Gabby
know
has
where they
come.
live.
They don't know where I live.
And what do you think is going to happen in the future for Slump and his girlfriend? What do you think is
They're
going to
either
happen?
going to be in jail, dead,
Dead, jail, or
just being in the street.
just in the street.
Because he doesn't like for nobody to tell him nothing.
He's always about what Sabas has to do, or what Mercy says. That's what he's
Lately,
about.
it's been where supposedly she's his mom and his dad.
And
Supposedly.
she's a mom and dad, supposedly.
Then she's
She
gonna
can't
do what
even
he
take care of
says.
her own kids. She got her kid taken away from her. So I don't know why she's talking all that mess.
So she already has kids?
She has
had
kids,
one.
but CPS took her kid away.
Yeah, that's why she was talking about her friend. They adopted her daughter. Well, their friend, they have her baby. And
That's
then
not
when
her
he
friend,
said,
her
because I
sister.
told them that if she was pregnant and she couldn't keep the baby or whatever, because I know that she's doing the drugs, if they find that in your system, they're going to take the baby from you. I said, I'll do my power, my best, and I'll pick up my grandchild. But if not, well, I'll do what I can, and if not, then it's going to go to the system.
Yeah.
And Sabas said that was good because he wanted his baby to be with me than to be in the street with them.
Yep.
But as you can see in the interview you guys had last, she said no, that it would go to her gay friends.
She
He
don't
was
have
gonna
no
say mom,
friends.
and she said no, it's gonna go to the gay friends. So it's just whatever. I love my my son, don't get me wrong. I wish the best for him. I wish that he would really, really open his eyes and look at what's going on. And if he don't want to go to rehab, we've tried. My husband has asked him when he went to rehab.
My dad even tried that. He didn't like it.
Of course, I'm sure that it's hard. I don't know. I don't do drugs. I don't even smoke cigarettes. So, I mean, everybody says, a lot of people say, yeah, it's your fault. No, it isn't my fault. I think I did the best. It's what they chose to do with their age.
Like, I do pills. I'm not gonna lie. And I smoke cigarettes. That's all I do. I don't look like I do because I take care of myself.
And when you were in the street, explain to this man. Did I tell you not to come home? Did I throw you out of your house?
I choose to be in the street.
She wanted to be there.
And when did Slump start doing drugs?
He started doing drugs at 16.
Like when he was 15?
15, 16.
Yeah, about 15.
So about 4 or 5 years he's been doing
Drugs, yeah, because he was doing bud for a long time.
I used to smoke bud with him all the time. So, yeah.
I had went to jail on ticket charges or something for driving without a license or something. And when I came back, I did 22 days for that. And when I came back, my husband said, well, I gave Sabas permission to do the drugs, to do the bud, so he won't be leaving the house in all hours of the night. I said, okay, then fine. If you did, I said, if something happens to him, it's gonna be your fault. That's what I told him. But he was already doing it before we allowed him or gave him the permission to do it.
I caught him smoking. I was the one that caught Sabas.
Yeah. Well, then you told your dad, I guess. And then as of the best friend that you saw, that you met, his mom threw him out of the house, and he has been staying with me for a long time too. I went to his orientation at the same time Sabas' orientation, which I have a picture, so he can start. He tried to say that he was homeless at 10, but I don't understand, like I said, why he does what he does or what he says.
This is us right here when we were like 10, I think. That's me and him right there.
Hold on, let me see. Where it is.
This one, Mom?
Yeah, I got it. That's his certificate when he
was 15.
for promotion when he was 15. I have a picture. Let's see if I can change it over for you. That's the picture of him.
Okay. I think they can see it.
Yeah. Okay. And then, so I mean,
I think he was just saying in that video is a lie.
yeah, it's just all lies.
I just want to clear that out because
I can understand, you know, if they're in the street and yeah, she does take care of him. I could give her that, because every time I see him, he looks real good. He doesn't look really like he was when he first was out there by himself. Yeah, she does
take care of him that good that he's still on the fucking drugs.
Yeah, but well, they both do them, so I can't blame. But she does. Yeah, she does take care of him. But then again, he's overdoing it to where he's trying to make us seem bad. But it's not our fault that he's in the place he's in.
He chose to be in the street. We tell him to come home. He won't come home unless she comes.
And I won't allow her in my house
Because she stole from my parents.
So, when you heard what he was saying, like you're saying lies about his family,
I'm the one that told my mom about the video.
So did that bother you? Like offend you?
Yeah,
like that
yes.
hurt your feelings?
It
that
offended
your
me.
son...
It hurt my feelings that he could even say those things. And just thinking like, what was he thinking about to even say that we molested him and that his father sold him for drugs to his friends, molested him? My husband don't even have friends. My husband's like a hermit. He don't go nowhere. He just goes to whatever he's got to do and back.
And this
he
is
won't go to work, and he's always
my
with
dad
me.
right here. Me and my dad.
Maybe the things he said is a direct sign or a result of all of his drug use throughout the years, right?
Maybe. Could be.
So
he's lashing out, maybe, and we're the ones he's directing on us to give the blame. Maybe that's what he's doing.
right. So
But he should really think about what he's doing, because he's
And this
actually
is my little brother. The other one that my mom's talking about.
that he's 17. He'll be 18 in May. But
and-
but he's gonna just end up closing doors to his family, and that's not. I don't want that to happen. But
To
that's what's gonna
everybody.
happen. Everybody's gonna close their.
He
What?
stolen a purse from my tia that cost her a lot of money. He stole a lot of
My
stuff.
sister-in-law, that's the aunt she's talking about, which is my husband's sister.
He stole
He
what
would
was
go
it?
over there even when, well, okay, when he got thrown out of the other house, he would go over there, and since he wasn't trusted of stealing, my sister-in-law would have him sleep outside of her house, and there was a couch, so she would sleep there. But it ended up to where that's when he met Mercy, and he took her over there, and they fell asleep all drugged up, all high. And my sister-in-law told her, you can't have that, she can't be here, you gotta leave.
And he stole this expensive
And then he
purse
stole
that
a
they
bunch
just
of
bought.
stuff from them, and then she tried to help him and give him food and stuff, but then they ended up stealing
They took
a
advantage
dumb
of
little
that.
person, maybe cost even $10. But the fact is,
They still bought it.
he took their trust, and now they close the door, now they don't help him.
When's the last time that you guys talked to him?
When I'm in the street, I talk to him here and there whenever I see
think the
him.
last time we seen him was,
The day you saw me, when Dad gave me 20 bucks.
when was that, last week?
Last week.
Last week, and that's when my husband gave him the $60 that they said that was pathetic, that we gave from the stimulus.
No,
Yeah.
that bitch is pathetic.
Yeah, that. But
I don't
we
even know
didn't
what's
see.
up,
We
bro.
saw her. She was standing by the Circle K. We don't talk to her. And he came to the car. My husband said, "Here, because I gotta go quick, because I had to go." I think we were waiting. Gabby was calling us to go pick her up, and we said we had to go, but we would come back. But he gave him $60 for now, and he said, "Oh," and my husband said, "That's not your money. That's from the stimulus. That isn't your money because you have to sign the papers. You haven't signed the papers. They can't
He
do
hasn't
nothing."
signed the papers
And the
before you guys
papers
do
are there.
anything.
What advice do you give to parents or young people that aren't doing any drugs but thinking about doing drugs? What advice would you folks tell them?
I advise you not to do it because it's really hard to get off of it.
I say that the parents do the best job that you can, and once they hit their age, whether they do it's your fault because they're gonna do it anyways. And once they hit their age, well, they think that they're adult. Well, you can't stop them because they're gonna do it anyways.
Yeah.
I tried and it just didn't work.
What
Go ahead.
What
Oh, that's my son, my other son.
Tell him to call. No, just text him. Gio, talk to him.
Let me call you back. Okay, I'll call you right back, Bob. Okay, bye.
So what?
Sorry about that.
No worries. What
He wanted to go over there and really beat the crap out of Mercy. He left yesterday when we saw the video of them.
Because
the
he
one
was
in the concert.
mentioning, my little brother's best friend that passed away like 2 years ago, almost 2 years.
Yeah, the one that they said that got dragged by the car. Well, that was my youngest son's
That was
best
his
friend.
best friend. And I guess Mercy said something about him and he didn't like that.
So
So
he went-
yesterday he went to go look for him, but he couldn't find him.
And then, like she said that we were molesting. She had talked about us, and they're real picky when somebody talks about his parents. So he got mad and he took off looking for them, but he didn't find them.
So any last words if Slump was right here, what would you tell Slump if he's watching?
Stop
What would you say?
lying, bro.
To stop lying and
Stop
think
lying.
about what you're doing. You have
Yeah.
a future.
And instead
He's
of
a very
listening to
smart
Mercy,
and
open up
talented
your
kid.
eyes.
Like he was talking about that video that he did. That video was his featuring
The
Drippy,
Drippy, the one that passed away.
That's the only song they made
So
together.
that was Drippy's and his song, not just his.
Yeah, so
He
but
made it seem like it was just his song when it's not.
get your stuff together. Get your ID. I had given him all his papers, but he lost them.
And every time I see him, I always yell at him, why you always doing this? But he never answers me, so it's whatever.
Okay, so I think you've set the record straight, you know, to hear people hear your side of the story, and you guys have given advice to parents and young people out there: don't do drugs because you don't want to end up like Slump and his girlfriend.
You just don't want to end up in the street. That's all I gotta say.
Yep. And so thank you for reaching out, and I appreciate it. Talk to you later, okay?
Okay, bye.
Bye.